Здрасте, с вами Вертолеон, и мы продолжаем играть в Tales of Berseria. Наш гадайте, що куди. Ну, проход туда закрытый. Так. А если, например, нажму этот кружочек, да, и там что-то продукты появятся.
Using that art could be fatal. I can't allow Oscar to try it.
Lady Teresa, is something the matter?
It's nothing. I'm fine.
But you looked like you were in pain.
Oh. I was just thinking a bit.
You didn't have time to rest after recovering from the Corsair's scourge. You're awfully hard on yourself, you know.
And even harder on others, am I?
That's not what I meant.
It doesn't matter. I'm well aware that I'm stone cold. But they say a Moloch never knows his vessel's heart. I said nothing all those times you snuck off to the library, did I?
You knew about that?
Of course I knew. But I was just letting you roam free like a master might let her little pup. Number one didn't wander about like you did. What makes you different?
I'm sorry.
Well, boys will be boys, I guess. But I was planning on punishing you if that behavior continued.
Punish me how?
You don't want to know. It might wreck your good cheer.
Lady Teresa!
Look at how open she's being. Do you really think she'll work with us?
I don't think she's lying to us. But I don't think she's being entirely truthful either. Look, I know I probably don't have to say this, but...
You don't. I won't let my guard down. If I see anything funny, she's dead. And since she has no Moloch, it'll be quick.
Это проходит в том закрыт, наверное. Ну да ладно. Когда-то в будущем уже. Хотя что мне там за... Если что-то полезное. Ну... Прокачать до 30 с моими навыками прокачки, это будет не скоро. Интересно, нельзя было его в самом начале дать, если не любовь? Куда я там выйду? Теперь я могу так проскочить просто. Ну и это вам. Вот. Там что можно было включить. Конники, да. Что открывать? Ну, а пока трогать не буду. Так, огонь открывает это.
Teresa, let's review our plan before we go in.
All right.
We'll tell Oscar that we'll release you if he gives up his weapons and Malachine. We'll tie him up, collect the Therian, and then head for the docks. Once we're aboard our ship and ready to sail, we'll release you. You'll be free to do whatever you want.
Very well. But I want you to promise me one thing. Promise me you won't hurt Oscar.
That depends on him. I'll defend myself if I have to.
Velvet.
Please, do it for me, too. If you want to save Oscar, you need to make him listen. Put your own life on the line. You're his sister. Do whatever you have to protect him.
I will. Even if it means my death.
Заключить запутанные продукты выйдет. Ну или, как видите, минимум ее ранить. Так, это открыт. Ага, вот это все не открывается. Вот, смотрите. Что, почему это выпало? Кварцевый сапог. Прям в него. Ну ладно.
If you want to live, get out of my way.
Что за вещь? Останавливает на 5 секунд врагов на эффективность этих врагов. Как странно звучит. Так, последний. А мой проход прямо тут закрыл, да? Ясно. Ну, да. А там, наверное, красный закрыт. Угу. Ну да, я тоже поближе сейчас. На зеленый активировать. Даже интересно, что в одном, что в другом. Ну, блин, тут сохранял, значит, ты правильно, наверное, путь все же. А, нет, это как раз неправильно. Ну, то й можу покататися, походиш тут. Что-то я рыбалку тут не замечал еще. Ох, долго качать, конечно. Ну ладно. Сюда, походу, теперь за душ можно было бегать. Эти два золотых тых сундука. Тоже долго качать. Еще один бой в цепь покачай карты. Половину. Офигеть, его может, конечно, пройти. Нет, сейчас экран. На всякий случай.
We're almost at the Earth Pulse point. You all know the plan, right?
I'm using you as a hostage to keep Oscar from doing anything stupid. And don't you try anything funny either.
Элеонора говорит, то что купил. Была пика, почти докачалась все равно.
I knew you'd come, Velvet. Sister!
As plain as day. Now put down your sword and let go of my Therian. If you don't, I'll kill her.
You coward!
I'm sorry to do this, Oscar! I'm searching for the truth behind the Abbey's talk of so-called reason.
And your idea of reason is to threaten my dear sister's life?
I'm sorry, Oscar.
I've become nothing but a burden.
Teresa, no. It's not like that. All right. I'll put down my arms. Teresa, get back!
Forgive me, Oscar. This is the only way I can protect you.
We've kept our end of the bargain. Take him and get out of here.
I can't do that. It will reflect poorly upon him.
Lady Teresa?
Have you forgotten? You're just a powerless human.
You're right. I am a weak, worthless human. But he has shown me the light, and it shines. My body is receptive to Inominat's power. And with it, I can protect everything I care about.
Офигеть.
She turned into a Therian?
No, she fused with it.
I'll kill you all! Anything to protect Oscar!
Интересно. Побочно так. Неприятно, что будет это.
Do you realize what you're doing, Teresa?
A trivial sacrifice. I'd do anything for my Oscar.
Ну, просто потихоньку.
See this? No escape!
Ну, тебе больно, конечно. Хотя некоторые количество понизили. Я вспоминать немного, если на 20-х уровнях не точно на какой тысячи. А там все немного будет.
Teresa, stop this already, please!
There's no turning back. Not with so much at stake. His future depends on this.
Ну, я бы хотел не хочу больше человека подобных вещей. Он из защиты пробирает не слабо.
Think you can dodge? Just try! Perfect mayhem! Deception! Charge to the
No mercy! Wounds that will
Без немного этого кабана было это заглядеть. По крайней мере, сражаться. Прикиньте, на этом табашку выходит. Вообще легко.
I can't lose. Not here.
Lady Teresa.
Stand down, or I'll devour you piece by piece.
It's okay, sister. You've done enough.
No, don't look at me. I'm so hideous.
When I was growing up, the only one my mother and father ever paid any attention to was my older brother, the heir. But you, Teresa, you noticed me when they didn't. You looked after me, supported me. smiled for me. I could never thank you enough, my sister.
Oscar.
Now, keep watching over me, Teresa. As long as you're looking after me, I can vanquish even the Lord of Demons.
Надо было ему в спину, или в бошку зробить, или просто ему в спину дать.
Take a good look. This is armatization.
О,
Here I come.
у него же меч. Так, слияние. Козырная карта в прошлой части. Без ранней. Как мне она нравилась.
What's happened to him?
He merged with his Moloch?
That's one hell of an offer.
Ну да, способности на классификацию. Надеюсь, все умные не придется сражаться сразу. Сначала второй, а третий. Угу.
Yes!
No shit! Double haze!
Насколько я понимаю, что это будет сразу на ногу.
Fall that easy.
О, вот такой что.
Here's release! You broke me! Here's your justice!
Ну, неплохо. Подходи.
Double haze!
Больно.
Yes!
Light heal up!
Fall that easy. Fall that
Wounds I won't
Ну, тут было так вообще достаточно тяжело.
Let's go! It's over yet! Don't give out on me yet, Armatus!
Ой, это было походу больно. И вот это надо спросить. Еще это такое. Значит, прием.
I can't. Die here.
Решиться за этот бой, мне как-то такой знакомый.
Fall that easy.
Выходим.
Not fall that easy.
Сектор даже такой. Ну, что я сказал?
Fall that easy.
Дополнительная защита от земли. Надо это повысить. Хотя на полную огненную атаку тоже отменил. Блин, его родной дачи.
Dark despair, kindle a beacon of hope! Not fall that easy! Dark despair, kindle a beacon of hope! Not fall that easy! Dark despair, kindle a beacon of hope! I don't think...
Да, не очень приятный противник. Урон сейчас пошел просто. Это все количество ХП. Это больно было. Блин, что-то сожротно. Ну, хоть спокойно выживешь с этими детьми. Так, сейчас надо воскресить сначала в цепи. Блин, не ты? Не надо вот это забрать, я это и покажу. Блин, я в том состоянии 2 книги убил. Неправильно, да? Ну, походу, если вот такой сервер очень защитный. Если не забылся, то именно такое он защищается. Это не вчера очень людей только людей, потому что именно потом, кто он защищается, он уже будет процедурный.
No, it hasn't. You people hurt my sister.
He's losing control of the Moloch! Damn it! It's turning into a dragon!
Velvet, quick! Devour that thing! Stop! He's still...
Интересно, он умер или нет?
You killed him.
А проверить сначала нельзя?
No, he was a good kid. He gave me this pair of earrings for my
И
birthday.
начинается. Он и обои молодцы.
They're family heirlooms that were supposed to go to his fiancée, but he didn't know that at the time. I told him he should give them to the woman he cares most about in the world. And you know what he did? He smiled at me and said I was that woman. So sweet, so innocent. And you took him away! You killed... How could you? No!
Don't do it!
Как легко она поглощает их.
You're so hurt. I'll get you all fixed up. Don't cry, Oscar. You're strong. You're so strong. Oscar.
Teresa. Oscar. And we didn't even get the Therian we came for.
Oscar came at him. I had to. For my...
Извините, что я мотаю, но в моих глазах это немного глупо смотрится. Он и сами, блин, прямо в смысле, нарвался на смерть. Да, 9 наконец-то. Интересно, а все 15 улучшений может до финального босса сделать? Именно снаряжение. Хотя это дорого, очень дорого.
They're dead. No, not just dead. I killed them. I'm the same as Artorias. I killed her brother before her very eyes.
It's not the same.
It is the same! But I didn't have any choice! It was the only way to have... It was all for you! I didn't want this.
There's nowhere left to run.
Nowhere for you or for me.
Nowhere left.
You all right?
I ate too much. That's all.
They were close. They supported each other ever since they were children.
I just did to them what they were going to do to us.
And who will killing them save?
The soul of my murdered brother.
Whatever the case, we messed up the Therian part of the plan. They're probably making a new one as we speak.
There's no time to waste. Let's go back to the port and start our search.
Yeah.
Стоп, что я там? А, видите.
Scout ship.
I had to do it. All of it.
Velvet.
Ну, просто не могу телепортироваться. Вообще хорошо.
I never expected that Velvet would actually eat Teresa.
What else could she do? We never expected that Teresa would be a Therian either.
Velvet and Lady Teresa weren't so different. They both loved their brothers.
Not everyone loves their brothers. Some just want them dead.
So where does this leave us?
It seems we must search for the new Therian that will fill the void left by Teresa.
It won't be easy to find another who could become a Therian.
Then it won't be easy for the Abbey either. And they still may not be able to awaken Innominat. We still can't assume that we're in the clear, though.
No, we can't.
If it takes time for the Therian to be reborn, this could be our chance to strike.
Whatever happened, the 7 Therians' ties have been severed from Innominat. But we won't know if the Empyrean has been weakened until we find out for ourselves.
I can try and see if I can sense the new Therian. So let's go back to the prison island first. But I think Velvet needs time to rest.
Right. If we're gonna take down Artorias, she has to be there with us.
Yeah.
О, блин, это что за фигня? Ладно.
First mate, there's trouble. We got an emergency message from Port Zexon. A ship carrying dozens of exorcists just set sail for Titania. They have orders to eliminate the Lord of Calamity.
Yeesh. Looks like the hideout's not so hidden after all.
It wasn't me. I didn't tell them anything.
Then you won't have any problem helping us. We're rescuing the Therians.
Of course not. I won't let them take Kamoana again.
Wait. That information came from the Bloodwings?
No, from a peddler I often do business with.
Exorcist operations like this are usually kept a closely guarded secret. And you're telling me a regular civilian knew about it?
You think it's a trap?
Trap or not, we don't have a choice.
Our enemies know the odds. If they've set a trap for us, that means they think they can win.
The Armatus!
Yes. They're likely to throw armatized exorcists at us.
Even your demon arm can't eat Armati. You might just have a real problem on your hands.
If I can't devour them, then we kill them.
Yeah, if we overcome the Armati, we can win.
Like with Oscar. But his Armatus was still incomplete.
From what I could gather, if the Exorcist remains armatized for too long, their Moloch will turn into a dragon. But to prevent these dragons from running wild, Melchior embedded a self-destruction art in both Exorcist and Moloch.
To think they would go that far.
This is all just conjecture, of course, but we should prepare ourselves as best we can. Just make sure not to leave any regrets behind.
Даже Бьенфу помолчал.
I really can't fathom what the Abbey is doing.
Even if they did let us know on purpose, why would they leave us be? I would have expected them to press the attack against us.
Even if their aim is to capture our allies as some kind of leverage against us, their plan is too many holes.
What if we decided to abandon Kamoana and the others? They'd be no closer to capturing Velvet.
Do they actually want the Therians back?
What are you saying?
Why did Melchior place that illusion on a ball to lure Velvet in?
That was so he could capture her, right?
And in case he couldn't capture her, he could kill her and create another Therian.
Okay, so if securing the Therians is so important to them, why would they throw Orthrus to the winds?
That's a puzzler. Melchior was right there, and he didn't try to protect Orthrus at all.
I don't understand it. It's like they're toying with us.
I don't see any point in that either. They must know we won't give up.
Actually, that could be close to the mark. What if they're just trying to rattle us? Everything would fit, including the assault on Titania.
Whatever's going on, I don't think we're going to like it.
So, Eleanor, about that armatus Oscar used. Was that something the Abbey has been working on for a while?
I was never involved in weapons development or anything like that, but I did hear of a secret research division. Word was that they were deciphering ancient scrolls and books coming from every corner of the Empire. Apparently, Teresa knew something of the ancient tongue, and they called her in to help from time to time.
Did she work on Inominat's book?
I was never privy to any of the details, but I think the books were mostly about controlling Malakim.
Well, that Siegfried thing of Zavid's is some kind of power control device, right?
The Abbey probably learned about Siegfried in one of those books, and realized they could use it to armatize.
So Melchior tracked Zavid down and stole the formula. Makes sense.
It was all so they could create the Armatus.
Will Eifried be alright?
Complete or not, they've seen that they can use the Armatus in battle. They have no use for him anymore.
Let's get back to Titania, Eisen. I'll help out with the ship.
Right. Let's set sail.
No. Я даже не знаю, можно на этом закончить, а в следующий уже узнаем, что мы в питании. Ладно, да, наверное, так и сделаем. Спасибо всем, кто смотрел. До свидания.